All right then. Hello, hello, hello. I seem to be in a bit of trouble as of late. Let's check the audio. Yeah, it seems to be working all right. All right then. As you can probably tell from the title, um, naughty, you being cancelled or something? No, not really being cancelled. All this is gonna be is well, first off, I'd like to say, yay! One of my videos, as you can see, has nearly reached. Wow, only 50 views away from reaching 2,000 views. That's insane for one of my views. And it's unfortunate because it's by far one of the worst videos I've ever done. Because have a look at this. Look at this quality. Look at how crispy this is. Mm, delicious. One. Don't let the 1080p fool you. This is like a solid 420p. But anyway, this video got a lot of traction and it got a lot of comments, and I got a few subscribers from it. We hit 50 subscribers, which I'm very happy about. And I thought I'd just take this opportunity to just read through some of these to elaborate. And I did elaborate more on this on the stream. This is just sort of like a small 1 minute out of context scene from my last stream. Uh, that's It's on the Beatty thumbnail. Did I say an accomplishment worthy of 10 quid? Yeah, yeah, yeah. As did the thumbnail. I thought I gave you the 10 quid for this video. And yeah, it's definitely the reason why it's popped off so well. So let's read through some of these. Can I sort this by... Nah, okay, I'll just go through top comment. So the context of the video is that I say there. um, I say that I was really impressed and by Tears of the Kingdom and how it kind of humbled me, and that I think it made me realize that sometimes game developers might know a bit better than game game critics sort of say, because sometimes if you get too hung up on like game criticism, it can end up like uniforming a lot of games. But a lot of people seem to have saw this clip, misinterpreted it as me saying that I was against criticism of games as a whole. That's definitely not the case. I love watching video game critics. I am a video game critic. I plan to be one. I'm halfway done editing um, this video about Hulk, which isn't a video game, but it's about like analysis and criticism, and it's something that I want to do in the future. But let's just read through some of these comments and like elaborate on them. We tried to let them cook. Unfortunately, they purchased fast food and disguised it as their own. Oh, delightfully devilish Seymour. What I'm saying is that Team Tears of the Kingdom is steamed hams. Well, Shiggy, I think you're an odd fellow, but I must say, you Tears of Good Kingdom. um. Oh yeah, and this is me apologizing for the the graphics of the video. Man, this 2 out of 10 video got a 10 out of 10 comment section. Yeah, by the way, I'm loving all of these comments, both the positive and the negative. Um, glad you're all here. I'll probably elaborate on this in the next stream, which is I'm doing now. Ta-ta, and sorry for it being at such low quality. Something went wrong whenever downloading the VOD. Yeah, and I fixed that. Oh, you're still waiting for them points? All right, then sorry about that. All right, I'll send it to you. No problem. So let's go through these. Well, the one thing that Mario Maker taught us is that pretty much 99% of players know fuck all about designing fun video games. And again, like, I'm not saying that this criticism isn't valuable, but it's just I was just impressed at the fact that they went on a completely different direction, Tears did, than what I think people were expecting. Like, I heard people debating of like, oh, will Nintendo do A or B? And then they ended up doing C. And that's what I was talking about with the Gary's mod um, mechanics. It's quite simple, actually. Don't force 10 mandatory dialogue boxes on a player when they just want to take out a horse or upgrade a piece of equipment. That version of Tears of the Kingdom would be immensely more fun. So you're not really Well, I suppose sometimes you're supposed to use a horse, but like that's like a very small thing. I can't imagine that particular detail really mattering in the massive expanse like Tears of the Kingdom. That's like 0.1% of the game. Yeah, I guess this guy's using that as one example. That particular detail was an example. I'm not going to mention every instance in the game where it's writing wasted my time. So let's say it happened a lot. Yeah, this is interesting. I saw a lot of people in this comments, and you're going to see as we go on that they didn't like the story of Tears of the Kingdom, which took me aback because, as I say later on in this, I think Tears of the Kingdom is like second place in terms of best Zelda video game story, right behind Majora's Mask. Although Majora's Mask is like one of the peaks of video game storytelling in my eyes. Yeah, I get you. I can understand some games trying to take their sweet time, but you ain't playing Tears of the Kingdom for the dialogue, that's for sure. Apparently, YouTube erased my comment. Guess I'll go into less detail. Before Tears of the Kingdom's release, there was some great community contributions for Breath of the Wild's game design that Nintendo could learn from, and I just found it somewhat baffling they didn't do that. Yeah, like Nintendo could learn from their community, but they've like always kind of ignored what their community was doing. And like to be fair, even whenever they do listen to their community, it ends up not being as good as they plan it to be. Like the reason why Twilight Princess exists is because they were listening to the community absolutely lament the art style of the Wind Waker for being too cartoony. And now you ended up with a game like Twilight Princess, which I think and a lot of people think is a lot dated now compared to the Wind Waker. And I think as a net whole, Wind Waker is more popular now than Twilight Princess is. I do think this could have been resolved by making a pinned comment elaborating on what you're trying to get across. However, given how the algorithm works, the decisive nature of the comment section is also what actually boosting the growth of your vid. Yeah, well, I'm elaborating on it now, and it gives people a reason to watch this stream. I'm not too hung up about it. I think I've been watching a lot of YouTubers, and I've been deciding how I'm going to approach this type of stuff. I think I'm gonna be fairly hands off with my comment section. I'm just gonna say what I will, and then just let people take it for whatever it is. And if they want to interpret it in whatever way they can. And if people want me to elaborate more, then they can just find me on a stream or send hate stuff. I don't mind. I don't care. Wasn't gonna comment, but these commenters are so damn negative. You're right. Tears of the Kingdom was brilliant, and sometimes you gotta let them cook. Well, yeah. Well, thank you very much for saying this, Leah. But I'm not too bothered. You couldn't like these commentators. You couldn't upset me if you tried. Let me see. Uh, Speaking of Wind Wakers, the water stylization in there is heavily Wind Waker. Oh, and in Breath of the Wild slash Tears of the Kingdom, the water. Darn my sausage fingers. Yeah, yeah. Um, so you're saying that Tears of the Kingdom slash Breath of the Wild's water physics are a lot more illustrative in the same way that Wind Waker's water physics was. I agree. I really like from what I remember, I like the water from Wind Waker, or from Tears of the Kingdom, the cartoony one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's Wind Waker. Um, wasn't much better than its predecessor. Also, going to be honest, Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts did builds better. I and like B kind of went into that, but and then B replayed Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, um, whenever going into tears, and what he come away with was just like, well, yeah, I think I was right in the influence of Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, but then replaying it, he kind of realized that yeah, that may be true that Nuts and Bolts did builds better, but like it's not really that fun of a game to play, it turns out. Even though I do respect its ambition and its creativity, and even some of its character design to a point. No, just Wind Waker. Not talking about Tears of the Kingdom at all. All right, then fair enough. Although I did think that I did like the art style of the water. I did think it was a bit illustrative in Tears of the Kingdom, just slightly, not as much as Wind Waker. Hard disagree, but that's because I didn't enjoy building in the game. Almost every time I ended up using the same stuff because I was not interested, nor did the game really reward being clever about anything or forced to use something specific to add variation. For me, it felt like Arkham Knight. A lot of people hated it because there was so much focus on the tank, and here there was so much focus on the building stuff, in my opinion. I actually like Arkham Knight a lot. It just so happens that the focus on Tears of the Kingdom wasn't for me. People aren't wrong. They just didn't enjoy it, deal with it, and add to that. Besides building, there's nothing really new, and some things are pretty annoying compared to in Breath of the Wild. I didn't bother finishing after the Fire Temple. I would disagree in the sense that I dug the fact that there was almost like two types of ways to play Tears of the Kingdom. One, you could play it in the way that you did in Breath of the Wild. There was almost like two different skill ceilings in Tears of the Kingdom. You could play it classically, like you did in the Breath of the Wild, with the new abilities that you got from the Guardians and your champions and things like that. But then and your skill ceiling for that, or your upgrading for that, or you're getting stronger for that, was through collecting heart containers, collecting stamina, collecting the new weapons, collecting the different companions they can get from after beating bosses in areas. That's how you got experience and more powerful through that part of the game. But you got more powerful through the building side of the game by building more. Where I would not be surprised if Tears of the Kingdom is way more replayable than Breath of the Wild, where I could play Tears as, oh, I'm only going to focus on my inherent abilities in this playthrough, or I'm only going to focus on building. You can get, what I dug about it is that you can get through the whole game basically just improving your building abilities, because using your building, that can get through pretty much any obstacle in the game. All this talk about how to best play Tears of the Kingdom, when we all know that the best way to play it, just like almost any Switch game, is through user or user R mateys R him. Do what you want because a pirate is free. You are a pirate. Yep. But yeah, it's cool that like you could go for a classic way. You could play the game as like, classically as like you would typically whenever you're playing as Link, or you can play the game as like this weird what's it called? What's that class called in Dungeons and Dragons? Where you got to access to all the machines. Pog plays it. Artifactor. That's it. You can play the game as an artifactor. Yeah. Which is cool. Tears of the Kingdom is peak. I wouldn't go that far. I'd still say Majora's Mask is the best. Tears of the Kingdom is probably my second favorite Zelda game. Well, maybe that or a toss up between Ed and Wind Waker and Majora's Mask. Resolution hurts my eyes. Yeah, sorry about that. Didn't enjoy Tears of the Kingdom that much when I first played it. Replaying it now, though, and having a blast. Treating it entirely independent from Breath of the Wild and actually taking my time with the game instead of rushing through for reasons like it's the same overworld. I don't think anything ever matched the initial discovery of Hyrule and you get in Breath of the Wild, but if anyone were to ask me whether they should buy Tears of the Kingdom or Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom all the way. And then, yeah, I commented on this guy saying that, Artificer, yeah. Artifactor, or, yeah. Keyword being artificial. Yeah, okay, I got it. Um, I would not advise people to play Tears of the Kingdom first, because I think it becomes way more rewarding if you play Breath first. Because you get to see all the fruits of your labor as you went through the game. And also, Tears of the Kingdom's overworld might be one of my favorites in a video game now, where I really dig how Funny enough, it's the overworld that feels the most alive in the sense that now you had like an already pretty lively world in Breath of the Wild, made it even more so with adding a whole bunch of verticality and interiors to pretty much everything now in the game. Every system now has like a cave to explore or a sky temple above. It's crazy. And yeah, this is basically him and I agreeing. Well, the thing is that with so much cheese and how easy it is to do it, it's quite hard to yourself also considering even the intended solutions are pretty easy. It has the same problem as Breath of the Wild. The shrines are barely even puzzles and don't ask much of you. Plus, it just doesn't make sense that you have to waste your time to make it a thought solution to more of a yes or no question. Do you want to finish the shrine? I hard disagree with that. I think Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom were really good at getting oh god damn. Get that away. We're really good at letting you dictate your own difficulty of the game in the same way that Metal Gear does, where you can like you could decide there's I don't think there is an easy, medium, or hard difficulty in those games. I can't remember. I know there's a hard mode in Breath of the Wild that you got through a free patch, but there like you can make the game harder and more challenging for yourself by doing something like, oh, for this run, I'm not going to get any heart containers, but that's still a really fun way to play because then you could go all in on stamina, which is can lead to some fun things, or as I said earlier, you could go through a playthrough that's just like I'm using exclusively builds, only builds. I'm not really going to use weapons or heart containers or stamina bars all that much, or my character's abilities. And that could be a fun way to play, or not using buildings at all, type of thing. Yeah, and people have shown that you can go really, really far with the building mechanics in Tears. Tears was okay, definitely not the best Zelda, Legend of Zelda game compared to the others, but by itself, it's pretty good. My main problem was how little they utilized the Skylands, though. Such a waste of potential. Um, yeah, I suppose so. It's a great environment and a great design. I think like it's good enough with I love the overall aesthetic for the Zonai, is that what they're called? It's like the new alien race that they've added into Tears of the Kingdom. It's a great design. But I can understand that the things in the Skylands can feel a bit barren. But I think what they're really going for is just taking an idea from Skyward Sword and elaborating further on it. And man, that's another great thing about Tears of the Kingdom, how it takes the DNA of a bunch of different Zelda games and like utilizes them in different ways. Bro, these comments are complaining about things that don't even matter or have built-in solutions. Tears of the Kingdom was goated game, improved on almost everything from Breath of the Wild, except for not being the first experience for players. People are just hating for the sake of it. I don't know about that. There are some valid criticisms. It really depends which comments. I'm in probably less vocal or at least less clickbaity camp who had a great time, even a full second run a year later, to make sure the hype isn't blurring expectations anymore, and who see real issues with how the game took from it. It doesn't make it bad, but it's still a flagship title that had the burden of following up Breath of the Wild for better or worse, and some of us just got less than what we'd hoped for. I think it's fair or even desirable to keep bringing up these issues we have, at least as long as someone else will keep resetting the criticism and is mostly noise out of hate trend. That's a fair take, but mainly talking about the type of people to never even play the game and attempt to dog on it. Well, yeah, it's obvious like anyone who like dogs on a game and never has played it, then they're just kind of inherently wrong in a sense, unless they're really upfront with that. Insufferable motherfuckers whenever they and it works with games that they love as well. Insufferable motherfuckers when they're like, oh yeah, Silent Hill 2 is like one of the most masterpiece work of art games ever, and like it completely changed the game. And there's no other game with the story or feel like it. No, I've never played it. I've never played it. Oh, come on, it's scary. It's scary. You know, those types of people. What exactly was the point in this? Felt like one huge nothing burger. Reviews need to be quiet because you don't know how to get how the full game will be like whenever it comes out. He puts this in quotation marks. I never said this at all. Not even close. I never said this. Like I said earlier, I said that I was impressed with Tears and how they went in a direction that no one in the community had even considered. That was my point. Yes, obviously, but why are you telling people to shut up? I'm not. Let people talk about games before releases. It builds up hype and interest. I didn't say that you couldn't do that. It does nothing but help its sales later on. Capricious thrall. That's not a literal shut up, but rather a somewhat passive aggressive and confusing way. I can understand, fair enough, I can understand why people find it confusing. But yeah, passive aggressive and confusingly put way of saying, as players and critics should sometimes let ourselves enjoy the piece of media being critiqued and come to it with an open mind. I'm not too sure that that's my point either. Because I don't really think there is a reason, there is a way to come at something with an open mind. Everyone has their past experience that they use to judge things. Like you need some kind of background in order to have an opinion on something. Otherwise, what are you comparing it to? If players don't criticize games, how will they improve? Also, you're overrating Tears of the Kingdom. The enemies have ridiculous amounts of health. They made the weapons break even faster. Rubies are extremely short supply and rare. Upgrade materials are even harder to get and are tiring to farm. I think this guy, yeah, I think this guy, forgive me for being a bit of a gatekeeper, but he's kind of playing the game wrong. If like these are his criticisms. You could do a lot of damage. You could one-shot most enemies if you're like playing the game right. Either with builds or by just like crafting or fusing your weapons. And especially this kind of screams, this right here kind of screams, did you even play the game? Because whilst yes, weapons by themselves break faster, that's because you're supposed to be combining weapons with the new items that you get. That's why they're all rusty whenever you get them by default. Because you remove the rust by combining them with different parts, monster parts and other things. Use fuse, bro. Yeah, yeah. The whole point of the weapons in the game is to be disposable. You're supposed to break weapons fighting mobs so that you can get more weapons and better fuse parts. That's literally the whole gameplay loop. I do agree the material thing though. One problem with every item having so many uses is that you can't really sell anything, but everything's more expensive. And the problem with the really powerful fuses is that they break just as quickly as anything in the whole system. And obtain devices but needing zonites to upgrade your battery for them to be usable is just stupid. Yeah, all right, I agree with that. The battery system, I wasn't too thrilled on that. I understand it gives some upward progression for building, but I feel like it's kind of limiting. You just have skill issues, use fuse and sell lower tier horns. I don't know about that. Because, like he said, it's all kind of useful for crafting materials. If the developers wanted to use fuse, they should have never brought back the iconic weapons from old Zelda games. Not like this anyway. I don't want to explore caves and solve puzzles just to end up with a fierce deity sword hilt. Hey, I think you got a new comment. Hey, Chili. What's up? Should I refresh? Is this from you? Let's see. Come on, refresh.
The Souls games are a lot of people's comfort games.
Let's see. Newest. Hack Fraud thinks the game of the century love child of Martin and Miyazaki is beaten by some Zelda Yubi shit trash on sub. There we go. Of course, naturally, naturally. Okay, let's keep going through these. Lost my place now. Tears of the Kingdom is extremely boring and gives the player too much freedom of choice. I don't like Nintendo's philosophy with Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild, and Mario Odyssey, where it is open-ended that it leaves me completely overwhelmed with the game and leads to me choosing not to play it. Nintendo have really dropped the ball for this generation, but so has every other major studio developer. It's a bad time for games. Well, I can't agree with this. It overwhelms you. I'm sorry, but again, I'm gonna be a gatekeeping motherfucker here, but that kind of sounds like a you problem. I like it's. I think that's fine enough to like uh introduce all these mechanics to the player, especially if you play Breath of the Wild first. How many times have I unsubbed? I don't know. You're my biggest hater, Chili. And this right here is the reason why I definitely couldn't give this a like or a heart. It's bad times for games. The people who say that it's a bad time for games are the ones who are like, okay, you only follow like AAA stuff. You're not willing to get out of your comfort zone, and you're just mad that the things that you grew up with aren't as good anymore. I've talked a lot about this with Matt. In that, okay, yeah, if you're exclusively looking at the AAA market, then yeah, I guess it's a bad time for video games. But indie and middle market have just been popping off doing absolutely unbelievable things as of late, which is why I'm really eager to play through Elden Ring again and get it bloody finished because, man, I really want to play something else now. I'm kind of getting sick of Elden Ring. I'm even considering at this point to just do the Radahn boss fight and then just start streaming another game because I'm just getting kind of sick of looking at tears, and I want to show off cool new things. That'll be interesting for people to see and to stream. Or maybe get this, it's not your kind of game. I don't even like most open world games, but if you don't like these games, that's very unpopular opinion for a reason. I don't think it's an unpopular opinion. Clearly, quite a few people dislike Tears. This is stupid considering that they did not cook in Tears of the Kingdom. So many problems with that game, and people pretend it is way better just because it's the new system. I was almost dumb enough to buy it. But I've been hearing reviews about how the vehicles you make will just disappear after a certain time or after you get into new shrines. Oh yeah, the vehicles are kind of supposed to be disposable, and you could save the vehicles. All right, this screams, yeah, you didn't even play the game. Like, what is the point of having that stuff if you aren't going to let people use it and just completely take it away? They add the shitty weapon durability to your vehicles. Just why? Vehicles don't have weapon durability. I don't know why people are so dismissive of the building mechanics. The fact that you can physically build a boat that paddles through water is insane to me. Yeah, like, in terms of technical ability, like, there was some black magic going on with the actual coding. Like, any coder that I know has talked about, like, they look at Tears of the Kingdom and are getting vertigo with how that... It is a Herculean achievement. And from the sound of it, because Tears of the Kingdom was in development for, what, 6 years? And I'm pretty sure they said that, like, most of that was just getting the mechanics down and streamlining them. And this ties back into what I said in my other video, which I think is much better, this one right here. Although it's getting some views now, it's got 84. Alright then, it's not doing too bad. By the like, all of you, like, go watch this video, because it's much better. It's much better, and, like, it kind of goes into this about, like, how Tears is just really, really buckling under the weight of not having the hardware. It and Death Stranding and many other games are buckling under the weight that the hardware that we have nowadays isn't allowing devs to do the cool things that they want to do. This was all built on a tablet from like a decade ago. Yeah, yeah, that's crazy. It's crazy. They're still kind of using, they're still stuck in like the Wii U tech era. Actual black magic. Even if they added infinite durability to Zonai builds, which they kind of did, that wouldn't fix the underlying problem. After hours of gameplay, you end up with the same two builds that everyone uses because of how convenient they are: Hoverbike and Death Laser Machine. Not too sure about that either. Like I said, there's a lot of upward progression that you can do with the builds. And I really want to, I think the next time I play Tears, I'm just going to do like a build only run. That'd be interesting. You probably will find much everything else seems cool, but is ultimately pointless and unusable in most places anyway. But still, I would at least be more likely to play it if I could build a bike or a car and it won't get destroyed after a few minutes. You can save it and it doesn't get destroyed. It's like they want to incentivize going places yourself, but putting the time limit on your vehicles. All right, I can agree with that. They're talking about the battery leaves you teleporting to be the best option still. I really don't think people pretend it's better than Breath of the Wild. If anything, the conversation around the game has been more incredibly critical, if downright negative at this point. I don't know about that. People still really like Tears. I don't think it's unfair to give Tears the Kingdom criticism, but you can tell that the general perception of the game has become overly negative to the point that people who haven't even played the game, see above, are calling it bad. To be clear, I'm not saying that you have to have played the game to have a take on the matter. I do think that is the case. If you are going to take a take from someone else, you should say that it is from someone else, right? That's my outlook. But it does go to show that maybe people are getting too ahead of themselves. Tears of the Kingdom is not bad. Is not a perfect sequel. It is certainly not a perfect game, but I don't want to go. Oh, fuck that, I'm not reading that. Bro is secondary source, but wants to treat like a primary source. Yeah. Really good points, especially about having an opinion about the internet games have changed. Yeah. Okay, Tears of the Kingdom, 10 out of 10 game. I wouldn't say that. Breath of the Wild is an 11. Alright, the glazing is a bit hard, mate. Got more and more comments, but this is a whole book here about this stuff. Oh, but this is cool. Like these two kind of found commonality. That's pretty nice. All right then, I think that's enough reading comments. Let's get onto the game. Let's boot it up. Elden Ring. Dun 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 dun. Sir Gideon the All-Knowing. Capture. So yeah, that's my elaboration on the on my comment section. But thank you all for commenting and thank you all for subscribing. But let's play some Elden Ring. I think I'm just going to... I think I need to go to Blythe, talk to him, and then we're going to go to Caelid. And I think I'm going to stop at around the time just before, like, our fight Radahn, because I want to fight Radahn in the next stream, because I kind of have something planned for Radahn. I'm just gonna go in and check that it's not the audio isn't echoing. No, it doesn't seem to be. Alright then, time to go fight Blythe. How many runes from here? What's up? I find you because I don't have the equipment. Bye bye, dragon. This is kind of cool environment-wise. I do complain that most of Elden Ring is kind of copy-paste open world, but I do like the design of Caelid and just walking around it. Like, this is cool in terms of aesthetics. But, by the way, I saw a great TikTok yesterday that was sort of like, POV, you're a merchant, your friend wants to be a merchant in Elden Ring. Bro, I'm gonna set up a shop in like the middle of this labyrinth that's like in a swamp. You know? A swamp made out of blood. Mate, what are you talking about? You know? Let's see. Yeah, alright, let's go find Blythe. You'd find Blythe and then I think kill a deer is what needs to be done right here. How's how's your days been going? I have been working like a dog at my job. Az has been working away getting thumbnails. I'm about halfway done of editing the Hulk video. What else is going on? I may have found a rigger for my like VTuber model. I was just like going on Twitter and making like some comments on like Twitter or whatever. One of my comments got liked by someone, and going by their username, I was just like, "Is that a VTuber?" And I click on their profile, and they're a VTuber who have not debuted yet. I'm gonna plug them now real quick. Let me see. Let me see. They were... Let me check my messages. Akuma aka, they're in pre-debuts, and they're at Akuma_Sophia. That's what they're called. And I noticed them. They gave one of my comments a like, and I was just sort of like, is that a VTuber? So I went in and checked them out. And they're going to be they're waiting for their model to be finished, and they're going to be debuting sometime soon. And I messaged them saying like, oh, thanks for liking my comment and things like that. But and we got to chatting, and she said, oh, by the way, I do stuff for my community. I do commissions and stuff, and I do rigging, and I think she does art as well. So if any of you are looking to commission her, do you know what? I will pin... Oh, soap. I can finally give the tarnish a bath. I'll link her Twitter and her Twitch on the pinned comments of this stream. Just to give her a helping hand. And she offered to like rig my model. Haven't decided if I'm gonna go with her yet. And it's nothing... I just like... I want to make sure that like I understand everything about rigging before like I commit to someone. Because there's not a lot of like. I want to figure out like what it is I'm asking for, and like I can give specific. I could communicate with the rigger properly, and see if they're the right rigger for the job anyway. Now, if I remember right, this is the area that you can get a material to upgrade your summons, which I haven't done really, and I think that archer lady could really do with an upgrade. I'm just running around gathering materials. Don't even know if this stuff will be useful at some point. The runes will be. What else have I been up to? We got new staff members at my job. Getting along with them. Alright. More students. These guys, like, you're supposed to run away from these guys. They don't really do anything. Really. What am I... Have I got any interesting stuff up ahead? Getting used to my new abilities. Yeah, this is cool. Anything I can do. And in addition to that, I've got this. Which is real fun. I don't know why this lantern, whenever I get it, like I stay to have it equipped whenever I die. It should be like should work in the way that it did in Dark Souls or Demon Souls, where it should be on and by default, and I can decide what to turn it off, rather than the other way around, because there are a lot of places in this game that are dark. And if I'm looking for something more cinematic, I can just... Because it's not that hard to get that item. It's like one merchant who sells it. There you go, man. Platforming. Do you ever get frustrated whenever a streamer or someone will call platforming a jumping puzzle? Or is that just me? It's not a jumping puzzle, it's a platformer. Damn yous. Fucking bubbles! Good old Doug. Yeah, the damage on this ain't great, gotta say. And their rune drops ain't great. Or was there really no item? Come on. Really? So no head? Well, that doesn't do as much as I'd hoped. Oh, alright, is that a okay. Alright then, let's get going. I've been down there, yeah. Okay. Man, why do I always give like my best commentary whenever there's only one viewer? But anyway, thank you for second viewer for joining. Let's see. Grab! I just stole the secret Krabby Patty formula. I used to be able to do a very good Plankton impression. You'll never get me, crabs! Ooh, that's pretty. It was good enough that I impressed my friend with it. I was making jokes about, like... What was it about? Something that was like... I think it was from like an Only Plays bit where Plankton was against Obama. Oh yeah, Trump got shot, by the way. Isn't that crazy? Ooh boy. Oh, well, that was like a few inches from a civil war. Giggity. But my thoughts and condolences to Trump, and more so the poor, like, person who got shot and was killed, and the other two who were injured. Rest in peace to the man who died, or the person who died, and to the other victims. And I hope there's swift recovery for each of them. Now, if I recall correctly, you're supposed to light all of these for like a boss to appear. That's like the goal of this area. Well, I didn't have that many runs anyway. I do like the kind of Celtic vibe that this area has. It's always like Viking type of stuff, but this feels distinctly Celtic, this whole area. Which, I remember even people were speculating whenever this game was in development that they were going to have kind of a Celtic aesthetic to it because, I remember Vadi did that art competition and what was it? Like someone had drawn like the Hound of Cullen as like a boss fight. Oh, this is it. This is where the boss takes place. Aha, there we go, map found. Yeah, here we are. Here we go. Yeah, light all the torches and then I can fight this guy. And surely fire weapons are gonna be strong on him. Surely. Bye, have a good time. Let me see, Blythe, where are you? Oh! Is that him? Yeah, alright.
Ah, good to see you. Apologies, mate, but I don't have much to report. I can see bloody Nokron right above me, but I'm absolutely stumped. I've tried all the gateways, to no avail. Perhaps it's time to ask Celibus. I recall that spiteful little rat acting like he knew something. Let's give him a squeeze. Show him just how sharp my teeth are. I jest. I wouldn't go that far. Besides, I should check on some things here. Leave this place to me. You just do what you feel is right. If either of us learns anything, we tell the other. Right? Leave this place to me.
Okay. So it's time to go back to your man with the big hat. But let me just light all the... I'll light all the torches, then go talk to him, then back to Blythe, then I'll fight the boss here. Because you're supposed to keep going until Blythe's just like, meet me at Killed. And then that's whenever Radahn's like open to you. Oh, no! Why would you run forward like that? Alright, and I'm fat rolling it. I'm carrying something. It's too heavy. Let's see, what have I got? Is it just this talisman? Does that lower my weight? No. No, it doesn't. I don't really need the shield right now. I'm still fat. Oh my days. What is up? Right. Do I have anything that will like increase weight load? No. Alright, fine. Right, you know what? There we go. At my luscious locks. Hello. There we are. Okay, I got 4 more of those things. Do one. Now, if this was tears, I could swim up there. That is still a very cool mechanic, swimming up waterfalls. Although I do agree with Matthew Matos, it should have been a permanent ability. Is there anything to light in here? No. Is there anything of value in here? No, not really. What's up here? Hello, friend. That fire does decent damage to you. Less than I'd like. Here. Sliver of meat. Is this the way that leads to a little alcove I found? Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, a customer.
You sell soap. Oh, I could have used one of these earlier. Cookbooks. Dwelling arrows. I'm assuming that's what you teach to cook.
Goodbye. Till next time.
Let me see. I like your music, by the way. Yeah, I heard this song before. It's very good. Play while I use these. Apparently, the hand movements
Hello
or like
again.
accurate
Good customer.
whenever he's playing that. Very quick book. And then
Goodbye. Till next time.
use more. Or just one more.
Hello
For the
again,
other one.
customer.
Gimme. Alright. Oh, should I get the stones? Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I will.
Goodbye. Till next.
Just in case, I'll get. Yeah, use all of them, sure.
Hello
The stone
again.
temple keys.
Good customer. Goodbye. Till
Alright then, good trade. Still got 3,000. What else you got?
good customer.
Ah, come on, don't, no.
Hello again. Good customer.
I swear, those plant things are gonna kill him. Yeah.
Goodbye.
Okay.
Till
Alright, go away. Wonder what I can craft now. No, I got time to check. Go on. Right, 3 more to go, I think. Is that it? Yeah, I think so. Right. How do we take out the sniper balls? There we go. Easy peasy. Get fucked, sniper balls. Also didn't know if you could hear the road rager there. So I got 2 more, right. Don't touch me, don't touch me, don't touch me, don't touch me. Ooh, Ash of War. Square off. Sounds cool. Is that like an advanced parry? Come back to that. First, let me get this. I can't imagine. It's strange having these enemies around this thing. That's like... That gives me like invincibility frames. I don't think that was like the intended way to play this, but it seems the most optimal. I just ignore all these enemies and just light these things as quickly as I can. What is... I'll be honest, what a colossal waste of time. Alright, this is the last one. Yeah, no, I avoid things like that happening. Yep. Power gathers in the horn remains. What's this, tier? Or no treat seed? Oh, good God, you. Just gonna go back to Blythe real quick because I think I forgot to get an item. That's over where he's at. Go to Blythe and then go talk to your man with the big hat. Did you... Oh, sorry. Chili asked something. Did you ever get around to watching the last duel? No. No, I didn't. As a matter of fact, instead of doing that, what I really ought to be doing is... I was talking to my family a while back. We made the discovery that I have never actually seen a Martin Scorsese film, aside from Shark Tales. And my parents were just like, you need to fix that right now. So I'm gonna be doing a Scorsese marathon soon enough, I think. Never seen Raging Bull, never seen... what's it called? Wolf of Wall Street's. Never seen none of it. So you were thinking that I was going to be doing a Ridley marathon, but no. Scorsese. Alright then. Time to go back to your man. Here. Hi. Nate's Silence is my recent favorite. What's how many Scorsese films have you seen? The only thing that I really know for sure is that he made a film called The Irishman, so naturally the Irish character speaks Italian, so I know that much. Oh yeah, if you didn't catch my stream last time, the dragon that's supposed to be here, pussied out for fighting me. What's up?
I've no time for idle chit-chat. The only thing I will hear from you is a report of your task's completion. Are we understood? Then off you trot. I have enough on my plate.
Yeah.
Well, well. You're asking me about that, are you? The task was left to you and the mongrel, was it not? Not only are you incompetent, but shameless to boot. Well, there's no helping it. Now's as good a time as any. I'll let you in on it. There's a glintstone sorcerer by the name of Selene in Limgrave. She owes me for the help I gave her when she was expelled from the academy. I asked her to look into the matter some time ago. I'll write you a letter of introduction. Go ask her.
This guy's Irish accent is wild.
I've no time for idle. The only thing I will... Are we? And I have enough.
Okay. Alright, Selene. Who is... She is here. Not many. Probs 5 or 6. Well, that's 5 or 6 more. Well, that's 4 or 5 more than I've seen. The Irishman was turbo boring. I've heard some people not liking it. I wonder if it will be the last Scorsese film. Hello, you.
Apprentice. First things first. You are a tadpole when it comes to magic. Infantile. Without the legs to walk. So, to become a sorcerer, first, you must face your ignorance.
Baby, look at me.
Now, shall we start learning? Well, well. Solivus is not a name I ever wanted to hear again. But fine. If it will help you, my apprentice, I offer my knowledge. The stars alter the fate of the Karian royal family, and the fate of your mistress, Rani. But long ago, General Radahn challenged the swirling constellations, and in a crushing victory arrested their cycles. Now he is the force that repulses the stars. If General Radahn were to die, the stars would resume their movement, and so too would Rani's destiny.
Alright then. So do I go back to... Hey... Selene or Blythe? That's probably going to be the thing that tells Blythe to go to Caelid, so... Well, actually, before I do any of that, I'm going to go to EG, because apparently he has optional dialogue at this point. Oh, loading. Right.
Well, my fellow, how may I serve you? As war counselor? Or as blacksmith? I take it you've heard of the eternal city of Noxtella? Well, it has a twin, known as Nokron, the other eternal city. After years of expeditions, we've determined the location of Nokron by going underground through the well in the mistwood of Limgrave. You can see Nokron up above. Only we've failed to find a path leading to the city.
I love how
Lyle's made a good go of it, but I'm afraid this has him quite stumped. To be honest, I'm not sure where to go from here.
I love how these idiots are just sort of like this big important faction in this game, and they're just stomped. Their plans are completely stuck in motion, purely in the fact that they can't find a fucking staircase to a city that's just like built up above a cliffside.
Blythe is Lady Rani's stepbrother. Rani's mother, Queen Renala, approved of him, and they played like siblings from childhood. They were always happy to have me tag along as well. When Lady Rani renounced her flesh and chose the dark path of the Empyrean, Blythe and I swore allegiance as vassals. But none of us will ever forget our earliest days together. Promise to look after Blythe for me, will you? The man is honest to a fault. But fortunately, now he has you. I take it you've heard well. After years by going only blithes, to be honest.
Alright, so I think I'm gonna go to... Just to absolutely make sure that I don't need to go back to this... This ding-a-ling. Plans foiled by stairs out of order sign. Yeah, basically. Like, Blind looked like a big guy. You couldn't climb that? Like, you know, just vine away up the cliff. And there had to have been stairs, something. I really doubt that I need to go kill a demigod to get to, like, a place. Don't you have, like, minions and you got a giant troll? Build a ladder for, like, you know? Can't be, like, there has to be an easier way of doing this. Alright, have you got any more optional dialogue, or is coming to you a waste? And I should have gone straight to Blythe.
I've no time. The only thing are we and I haven't.
Sick, alright. That was a 50-50. Coin flip. Right. There we go. So no, go here. Blythe. Like, is there a okay, maybe there... Well... Like, isn't there... Yeah, there are, like, minions already starting to build scaffolding up there. Like, really? You can't... There's no other way. Couldn't, like, get a pro rock climber, something. Wildlings managed to figure out how to get up a giant ice wall. Can Ranni really find no one? Only way up there is to kill a god. Right, hello. Got an arrow in my ass.
Ah, well met. What news? So Ranni's fate is kept in stasis by Starscour's Radahn. That reminds me of something I heard. There's a festival being held at the castle on the southern edge of the Caelid Wilds, east of Limgrave. It's a festival of combat. And I heard that you can fight Radahn himself. He who was once called the strongest of all the demigods. Maybe it's just a coincidence, but I think it's worth investigating. I'll be on my way to this festival of Radahn. You're coming too, right? To Radahn's festivities. I'll meet you at Redmane Castle in Caelid. The way ahead is pleasingly simple. We fight, sword and fang. You're coming too, right? I'll meet you at Redmane. The way...
Think you could lend a hand there, Blythe? These dickheads? No? No? Couldn't even have like a Shrek and Fiona scene where you pull the arrow in my hands. He threw that arrow at... No, it had to have been you. Okay. Right, let's get out of here. I'm not big. No, let's kill this boss. That's what we're going to be doing next. Let's see, rest up here. Yeah, I'm kind of running out of material for this game in particular, which is why I want to show off some new stuff. Not saying that I'll give up an Elden Ring outright. I may just keep playing off screen and then come back to it if I ever get to the DLC. But I would like to show off more interesting games that I have stuff to talk about fairly soon. But I do have one more thing planned for Elden Ring before I take a break. And I'm curious if any of you, Chile, as whatever, would you be interested in being in a video? Not physically, I just want your voices, pretty much. Okay, what have we got? All right. Don't think the archer's gonna do that well. Or maybe, we'll see how we go through with just what we have. Maybe. I'm not saying we're Sly 4 or anything like that. No. All I need you to do is pretend to be like an audience member in a wrestle ring. Like either cheering or booing or something like that. And saying something to the effect of, "Ayo, fuck Uncle Beasty," something like that. If I recall, yeah, I do like the music in this. Ooh, that's tasty damage. How about me using talisman? Not bad, not bad. Shit. Like my scream there. Also, I gotta pop up on my TV. Hang on, let me just turn that off. Speaking of Millennia, please. Yep. Glad they added one. So I don't have to keep on coming back. That'll definitely be a job, as will not say no to that, I'm sure. Okay. Now I can't summon her again. Yeah, so far this might actually be one of my favorite bosses just in terms of atmosphere. Nice. Wonder how Tyson Ad did on this boss. You see that Flash Kids video of him? It's a bit mean. This is his first Souls game, whatever. Let it be. Nice. Nope. Nope. Sure. Oh no, wait, we got him. We got him. Nice. Wish this did like more like stagger damage. My last one. Okay, careful, careful, careful. Ah. Right, try again. See if I can't keep my archer lady alive. And I'm not really doing real damage. I wonder. Should I, like... I wanted to do the magma sword because I wanted to change things up, but maybe I should just, like, go back to the old rapier and use, like, an Ash of War. Have I got anything? The rapier. Yeah. Do I have anything fire related? Ash of War. I kind of want something fire. Fire or frost? I don't want to keep using blade and rely on that too much. Let's see if how he handles magic. What's this? That's still okay, yeah, and I can use right. Actually, I kind of want to use the frost one then. I think it's more interesting. See how we do that. Yeah, okay. We're gonna use that and the dragon abilities. Oh, that damage isn't bad. Missed it. Should have used the dragon. Oh, that wasn't bad. Oh, he's frostbitten. No. Nice. Oh, ho, ho. Get him. Nice. Boom. GG. That's true. Ooh, that's nice. Oh, but that's an archer. I kind of already got that. Oh well. It's that boss doing. Anything else here? Alright, I guess that's this area done now. Right, nice. I think I'm going back to the round table hold now and see if I can upgrade some spirits now.
Greetings. Are you here for spit?
Yeah. Oh, I don't want to give the number 3 one. No. But I'm glad that's upgraded. I want to save that for like... I think the best summon in the game is like called Mimic Tier or something like that. Wait, hang on. Yeah, alright. I'm good with this. This is a good setup.
Well, I took you no matter, it's all the same. Lay out your arms.
I wonder if there are any cool Ashes of War I could get. Maybe there are. Wait, hang on, maybe if I go...
decided I'm off in search of... We may not... If there's...
Do I want anything from him? Not really. Maybe that. Yeah, I have enough. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fitting for my character. These Ashes of War. No, they're spells. These Ashes of War. Yeah, they are. Okay. I only had enough from that boss to give him 1 level. It's not that worth it. Beast clergyman. Oh yeah, yeah, that's that guy. There. So Blythe's down here, I think. Yeah. So I think now is high time to just explore Kayla. I don't think I have explored Kayla that much, so let's see. Let's just have a look around of what's out here. Just go on the road. See what we can find. Oh, we could kill this boss, maybe. Yeah, alright. Set you somewhere open. Good safe distance. Like up here. Here. Get over her. Stop, stop, stop. No. Let's try it again. The rot wear off? Nope, nope, nope. Get off. Herb. Symbol. Get in and drink immediately. Nope, 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 nope. Nice. Boom. Ah! Down all. Well, those dragon attacks hit hard. Like, two of them tends to be able to get a stagger. Nope, nope, come on. Oh, she's still standing. Alright, not anymore. Fair play to her. She held in there. Back. Shit. Come on. Get out, get out. Get out. Come on. Playing ring around the rosies in this tree. Nice. There we go. Really? That all? Green burst tears. Ooh, flame shrouding cracked tear. Right, I'm finally glad I got some new tears. Alright. So the ones that I had, they were really doing it for me, I gotta be honest. Let's remove that. And where's the other one? Oh yeah, that's where the dragon was. Okay. That's fucking creepy, yeah. It is a very striking place, Caled. I'll give it that. Let's see. Anything to buy? Let's check out these new Ashes of War. Alright, cool. But I quite like the frost one, so let's do that. So yeah, I don't really know Caelid all that well, so I'm just gonna spend this time exploring, I guess. Nice. Okay, go on. Right. So that's the place I was just at, I think. Oh, that's the guts thing, I'm pretty sure. You can get the guts sword here now. Oh, they do friendly fire. Nice. Kill him. No, yep, here he is. Time to become gut. Oh! Okay, no, we got him. Got him. I thought it like did me in a grab attack. Let's see what we got here. Hey, nice. Explosive bolts. Ooh, that's cool. Yeah, I remember first time coming here, this place was horrifying. And I think that is the desired effect. Nice. Get up. Get up. Get over there. And kill him. Nice. I can kill these things pretty easily now. Especially if there's only one of them. Oh, what? What are you gonna do, mate? They'll just see me take out the giant dog hellspawn things. Get out of here. Hmm. Oh, I think the way that you get down there is, it's through the underground place. Oh, and he's shooting at me. Great. Vision of plumb swords. By way of backstepping. Yeah. Can you get from there to here? Let me see. Nice. That is satisfying. Yeah, you need to go down. You need to go down below and then come back up here. For. Yeah. It's like here-ish. Any of you garden something useful? You worth messing with? Oh, they spotted me. Okay. And it's raining. Oh, come on, tell me you can't get graveyard. Anyway, dragon thing. Nah, I don't have enough for a level up. Okay, I got in a pretty good spot. Is that a giant skull? Pretty cool if it was. Ooh, that doesn't look good. That's not loading in properly. Well, that's unfortunate. You got red eyes, so you're special. But are any of these actually protecting anything? Yeah, that was the place I was just at. But it's not loading in, so it looks weird.
Well, it's been an age since I've seen a customer. How can I help here at the end of the earth?
Really? Okay, I take that.
Have a safe journey.
Okay, so I think I need to go underground. We'll get to... yeah, go underground. And get to my general area where I was. Real quick, I'm gonna see if I can brew some tea, take a wee bit of a break, and I'll be right back. So, stay tuned. Alright, we're back. Hello, hello, hello. And you may have noticed that we're still in Caelid. So what I'm planning... Apparently, I was looking up the quest guide of like what to do, quests to do in Caelid. And apparently I've missed a massive dragon that is like really easy to kill but very time consuming. And so I came here and I was exploring for a little bit while I was off screen, and then I found this place, which seems to be another place where you can buy dragon abilities. But I went in and I got killed, and I'll show you now by what. Just grab my runes. Nice, alright. There we go. Cool. Heal up, heal up. Boom! Alright, I got killed by this guy, who seemed to be another dragon warrior. He was using, like, dragon abilities on me. But yeah, there's this place, which seems to be another, like, dragon ability spot. So there are more dragon stuff here. Apostate cookbook. Okay, cool. Let's grab this place. And if I go here... Yeah, there's a bunch more dragon ability stuff. Dragon fire. Oh, I got a dragon heart. Where'd I get that? Aegis flame. Glintstone dragon breath. Okay, so there seems to be dragon breath and like better dragon breath. There's a rotten dragon breath. There's a frost one too. Claws in the bite. I've got that. But I think we should save up for these ones. Can I use that? Yeah, I can. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can find that giant dragon then. I'm supposed to be looking for. On you, respawned. Alright. It's supposed to be next to some kind of fort, so maybe here? Apparently it's massive, I'm told. No, it doesn't look to be there. Next to a fort. Let's try here. Then work our way down. Do I have more stuff to give you? Yeah, I do actually. Oh.
I'm not sated.
This guy's voice is awesome.
Death.
Right. To be honest, I'm not even gonna really bother with you. Let's see. Do you see it? Do you see a big old dragon kicking about? Oh! See you. Nice. Oh, gnomes now! Thought that bush was alive, but now it's just being blown about. The ongoing war between gnomes and knights. Will the violence ever end, brothers? I love that music that plays along the gnomes. Brothers, help me, I've been trapped in a gnome trap. Well, there's a dragon, but it's not the one I'm looking for. Apparently, this dragon's supposed to have the biggest health bar in the game, and it like takes 5 minutes to kill, but you can get like 1,000,000 runes from it, and one of the best dragon abilities in the game. Let's see. You're twinkling of some kind of item. Where is this thing? You wouldn't think it'd be that hard to find. But here I am, struggling. Please tell me I can like farm hearts off of these things. Probably not. It's gonna be like designated dragons that only drop hearts. Oh, this is an actual... Alright, I'll come back for you. You're a name drone, so you'll have a heart. Grail. But you're not the one I'm looking for, Grail. Ah, nice. These graveyards have a bunch of runes in them. That'd be good. Come back to that. Is there another tree sentinel here? I still need to change out my flasks. Yeah, there is. Nice. I see who you are. You are my enemy. My enemy. My enemy. Ah! This got it right. Got me. Hey, another viewer. Nice. Good seeing you. Wherever you are. I'm just back and I'm looking for a gigantic white dragon. Now first I've gone distracted by this boss here. So, dig it out. Why not? Could be. While I was on my break, I gave a shout out to or I sent the link to the shout outs of that I gave for Sophia, I think her name is, earlier. So it might be her. I think she saw it. Nice. Oh, it is a one shot straight up. Let's go. Oh, did I not pick up the rune? There was like 9,000 runes on there, wasn't there? Flip. Alright. Alright. Whatever. Yeah, I didn't pick it up. Okay, that's fine. Let me! Right, fine, yeah, I guess I'll have to come back to this guy. I can kill him, but I don't want to waste too much time. It's the last grace. Kill him and the dragon. And find the white dragon. Try that or not. Let me change out my wondrous physique. That's or flasks. Okay. Ooh, that's nice. Charge attacks. Fire attacks. By how much? Well, I'm not using fire attacks right now, so let's change back to, oops, that, to the bubble. Alright, then we'll head on. Alright, so that's how you get to the bottom of that thing, and it's a huge climb, but I don't want to make it yet because I think that's where you get your copy of Radahn's rune, if I'm going to take a guess at that. But I will take this grace. I've got this very cool thing with Radahn's boss fight that I have planned for. You're an NPC dragon, aren't you? Yeah. Not a boss. Not a named one that'll give me a heart. Is that? Oh, find you. Hello, big boy. Oh, sure. Okay, let's see how do we do this? I think it's probably going to be lead. And then what, do I just sneak up and start hacking? Looks like it. Yeah. Alright. Strap in, boys and girls. This is gonna be a long one. Oh, maybe not. Hey, hey! The bleed does do a lot of damage. I can't imagine. Look at how much. Thank God bleed does percentage health. Otherwise this would take ages. Alright then, strap in, boys and girls. We're gonna sit down. See if we can bring the mic down. There we are. We're halfway at least. I might just use these runes on a bunch of health and endurance, so I can equip my helmet again. Anyway, by the way, any of you watching House of the Dragon, oh hello, Sophia. Hey, that's who I was telling you about earlier. I gave a shout out to. Hello, Sophia. Oh, she might have left. Okay. Yeah, it's good talking to you, and I'm really looking forward to your debuts. Do you have a set dates of like when your debut's gonna happen, so I can like let people know? Thank God, this is percentage based. Although, yeah, okay, the bleed attack does do life damage to you as well. How are you? I'm grand. I'm just telling people about you and how you and I met. But I was asking earlier, do you have a set, like, do you have a debut date in mind? Like, should I tell people when they should look out for you? Killing this. Oh, have we got it? Have we got it? Here we do. Oh, it feels so cheap killing this thing. It's a huge unit in such a cheap way. Look how much it's for that. 5 drag. Oh my days! 5 dragon hearts and what else was that? A lot of runes. Hold on. Let's get this. My days. Yeah. All right. Vigor and endurance. Whole bunch. Stack that. Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Nice. Very good. Can I like fast roll? No, can I equip my helmets? There we go. Nice. Well done. Alright. Now let's get that dragon ability. Let's get several, actually. About 6 dragon hearts now. Grail's Roar. I don't have an. Ah, no! Okay. I'll just get that. Anyway, just get out of the way, and I'll get this. Yes. Yes. I've still got 1 dragon heart left over. I don't think I need another. Nah, I'll hold off until like they give me a better thing. I kind of want a Scarlet Rot breath. Let me see. Alright, let's check these out. Sophia might be away. Oh well. I'll still add her links and stuff in the pinned comment. Spells, right. I want to use some of this as well. And this new ability. Let's see what we got. Okay. Let's try this. Nice. It's cool. Although it drains all of my health. Or all of my MP. So that's like a one and done. And this? It hides me, it says. Okay. So that's like for escaping, pretty much. Alright. Might be useful. Okay, very good. Nice, awesome. And should I get a rot thing? Oh, hold off, not big spenders. Let's see, what do I need to be able to use that? I'll need 4 more faith and... Oh, I've got this. One of the talismans gives me more faith. Increases faith. So now I have 19. Oh, alright. Do I have enough now? No. Okay, I still need 17 arcane, and I have 16. Wait, hang on. My items inventory. Oops. No. How far am I? Sure. Might not have enough. Let's see, let's see. Have we got it? Yeah, we do, we do. Okay. Arcane. Now do I have enough to do the roar? Do the roar. That's it, I'm not gonna use that darkness thing all that much. Let's just swap it out for that. Let's try this. Nice, that huge AoE. Right, let's test that out. See how good it is. Test on you, big fella, seeing as you're coming over towards me. Okay, okay. No, it depends. Maybe that's like a group of enemies, not really for one. Try this. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah. That's cool. I have a big old fire attack to use. Alright, that's cool. Right, now then, I think we'll go and start and do some quests. So, just check the quest guide real quick. First stop is a place called Gary's Shack, which is here-ish. Alright then, let's head. I might actually already be in the best place. Stream back up. I really need to get that second monitor going. Alright then, here we go. Alright, well something died. Well, that's spooky. Alright. Well, I'm heading on. Now might have been a good time to use that darkness ability, but oh well. Alright, let's test this out, you guys. Good save. One. Oh, shh. Let me. Alright. Okay, and he throws boulders. Try that again. Oh, I'll have a use for that A flame tearstone now that I have a fire breath. Should have got that before fighting the deer, but oh well. Sugar, good. Alright, just ignore them this time. Like they ignored that bomb. Well, it's a shame that, like, I did this follow-up on the comments sections, hoping that people would tune in to see the responses to the comments, but it seems that they have not, which is a shame. But it's alright, we'll keep on pushing, we'll keep on making videos. And we'll keep on keeping the channel, keeping on. And I'll send Az his 10 quid. But I think I'll just go to this quest here and then wrap things up. Mate. Didn't have the frost anymore, I still did. But alright. There we go. George.
Oh, a pleasure to see you. A pleasure indeed. I am Gary, a great sage. In my day, anyway. I'd hoped to ask a favor when one of your ilk came along. A strapping young tarnished, able to cross the scarlet swamp of Aeonia. Don't fret, I'll provide fine recompense. Should you accept, I will teach you the secret of Celia, the town you see there. Ah, then you are willing to lend a hand, are you? I need your help to heal a certain young girl. Her name is Millicent. You will find her beyond Celia, resting at the church atop the cliff, stricken by the rotting sickness. The rotting sickness that afflicts Millicent has no cure. When the herb tree flourished, even the demigods could not stave off its effects, despite their nigh godhood. But Millicent's suffering can be ameliorated. For this, you are to find a certain needle. Seek the deep scarlet swamp of Aeonia outside Celia's bounds. The needle, made from unalloyed gold, is lost somewhere there. First, you must find the unalloyed gold needle. It's hidden somewhere in the deep scarlet swamp of Aeonia. Then I will tell you, as promised, the secret of the town.
Alright then, well, it looks like I've got some things to do, some quests to do, but I'm gonna end it for there, and I think the next stream is actually going to be the last Elden Ring stream for a while. We've got this big thing planned with Radahn, so look forward to that, but I expect the Hulk video is going to come out in between those, and shout out to Sophia. I'm going to link her stuff in the pinned comment of this stream. I'm going to send as his recompense. Hope you enjoyed the response to the comments at the start of this, and I think I'll see you all next time. Let's see, do I have any words to leave you off with? Yeah, hang on. Take care. Came back at the perfect time, yeah. The Book of Proverbs, chapter 1. They're parables of Solomon, the son of David, king of Israel, to know wisdom and instruction, to understand the words of prudence, and to receive the instruction of doctrine, justice, and judgment, and equity, to give subtlety to little ones, to the young man knowledge and understanding. A wise man shall hear and shall be wiser, and he that understandeth shall possess government. He shall understandeth a parade and an inspiration, the words of the wise and their mysterious sayings. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Fools despise wisdom and instruction. My son, hear the instructions of thy father, and forsake not the law of thy mother. That grace may be added to thy head, and the chain of gold to thy neck. My son, if sinners shall entice thee, consent to them not. If they shall say, Come with us, let us lie in wait for blood. Let us hide snares for the innocent without cause. Let us swallow him up alive, like hell, and whole as one that goeth down into the pit. We shall find the precious substance, and we shall fill our houses with spoils. Cast in thy lots with us. Let us all have one purse. My son, walk not thou with them. Restrain thy foot from their paths. Leave you that. Alright then. See you a lot later next time. And hope you all have a good day. And if your day isn't going well, I hope it gets better, because you lot deserve it. So, see you a lot next time. Bye-bye.